Hi traders, this is Dr. Barry Burns with Top Dog Trading. Today we're going to talk about the energy of fractals or scale, and we're going to share with you some of the common misunderstandings about trading. And one of the biggest problems that people have is thinking that there's any reality to trading whatsoever. And there really isn't. It's all relative, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. So here's a 2-minute chart of the S&P E-mini. We could have picked any chart, Forex chart, a stock chart, another time interval. Doesn't matter. Point's going to be the same. As you can see here, we have an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. Then we go to a downtrend, lower highs, lower lows. Then we go back into an uptrend. We've got a moving average here. It goes up, down, up. And this is April 3rd from around 10:30 or so to the end of the day. Okay, so is this the trend at this time? And then is this the trend at that time? And then is this the trend for that time? Interesting question. And there's no real answer to that. This is the trend at this time on the 2-minute chart. This is the trend at this time on the 2-minute chart. This is the trend at this time on the 2-minute chart. But it is not the trend. None of them are. Let me show you what I mean. So here's a little diagram of our home and people who live all over the planet. So for this guy here, and where he lives, this is up. And that is down. But of course, there's this guy here. And for this guy, that is actually up. And that is down. So this guy's up is that guy's down, and this guy's down is that guy's up. And then you've got people at all these different angles around the globe. That's his up. That's her up. That's his up. This is her up. And then that's her down. Which one is right? Which one is the up? Well, it's all relative to where you live on the planet. None of them are wrong. They're all right once you establish a point of view, once you establish a position and get your bearings. Now, the same is true of charts. So this is the 2-minute chart, and as you see, again, this is April 3rd from about 10:30 to the end of the day. Up, down, up. Now let's move this 2-minute chart and turn it into a 60-minute chart. All right, so that looks very, very different. And the time we were looking at really was just in right around here at the end of the day. See, that's where the day starts. And so this day, really the whole day is an uptrend. In fact, for days we've been in an uptrend all the way back to the end of March. Higher highs, higher lows. And the moving average is continually up, smoothing out the data. So, from the perspective of the 60-minute chart, it's been all up. And this little move down here, which actually came earlier in the day anyway, was still not a downtrend. That was just a retrace in an uptrend. So the question is, which is the right trend? Is it this one on the 60-minute chart, or was it the one on the 2-minute chart? Again, the answer is there is no the trend. There are only trends that you can see once you establish a fractal or a scale or a point of view, or you establish your bearings and you put down your mark and you say, okay, I'm trading this time interval. Then you have trends on that time interval, and that's what you trade. So it's all relative from that point of view. None are wrong, none are right. They're all appropriate for the time of view that you choose. However, This is where the issue of fractals becomes an important energy for trading. Wouldn't it be nice to know that this down move, which will look so dramatic on a 2-minute chart, really is just a retrace in an uptrend? That can be very, very helpful in knowing. And so therefore we always use 2 charts when we trade so that we know the bigger energy and what the force of that is, so that we're not always trading against that more dominant energy.